Alright guys, welcome back. Another YouTube video for Drift Labs today. This video is going to be probably a compilation of a couple things. I'm going to work on prepping the car for the next event, which I'm not too sure what it'll be. We got about 3 events lined up. Not exactly sure which ones we're going to go to. So we're going to prep it. Maybe you catch driving in the back after this video, but let's get right into it. So as you can see, we got a bunch of stuff out of the back of my car, so I'm working on getting it all cleaned up. I'm going to pull the vacuum out, vacuum the trunk up, wrapping up all my straps because I was just throw them in the bed, or not the bed, in the trunk after the events. Got a polisher I was using that to sand the hood. We wrapped the hood too on this thing. It's not perfect, but I'll show you guys. So maybe I'll put a clip up of me wrapping that. Did that last week or so. I was using the polisher to actually sand the hood, put sandpaper on it. So let's get cleaning this trunk out some more. Hopefully that looks a little bit better. Vacuumed it out, wiped some stuff down, finished organizing this stuff. A lot of this stuff does live in the trunk, so it'll end up going back in, but hopefully just a little bit more organized. And we'll have the trunk squared away and then move on to the inside. I think I started cleaning the inside out a little bit, but I still want to vacuum it and just think got some junk in there we'll get rid of. So I got everything put back in the trunk. It's going to look like, I don't know if I'd say messy, but like got my straps over there, the ends for the straps in there. Toolbox sits right here, and I put the jack stands right there, and that's pretty much the whole trunk. So I leave all that stuff in there just because it all comes to the track with me, and like the toolbox, I need it when I work on the car, so it's in the car. Jack stands, need it when I work on the car. So it's just simple and easy for me. So I just got a couple things to put away. That old fan, power ratchet, vacuum, and then I don't know, I might, it's kind of humid today and it's Sunday, I got work tomorrow. I might start bolt checking the rear, I might not. We'll see. I got a couple of weeks till the next event still, so. Alright, so another thing I did a couple weeks ago, I don't know if I showed you guys, is I made a shroud and put these bigger fans on here. So hopefully it stays cool. So the one thing I have to do before I forget is that clamp for the radiator hose rubs the fan a little bit. It's kind of hard for me to show you down in there. So I just have to spin that clamp really quick so that it doesn't rub the blade. So let me do that really quick. So I got that spun around. You might, like I said, you might be able to see, you might not, in there. Got to use my new handy dandy cordless ratchet Tyler got me for my birthday a couple weeks ago, or like last week. So this will probably be the first YouTube video since my birthday, so wish me happy birthday. Or not. It'd be cool if you did though, thank you. So yeah, I'm going to finish packing up this stuff into the car. And then I think the cleaning in the car process is done. I think really all I got to do is bolt check the rear end. Maybe the front end, but I don't really ever have problems with the front end. And mount some tires. And then be ready for the next event. So I did decide to come under here and bolt check the rear of the car, and I did find some stuff that's loose. So let me show you guys. You might be able to see some of those axle bolts are loose right there. So we're gonna go check the rest of the underside of the car and see what's going on. So we bolt checked the car, we found one loose axle, and the drive shaft, the front part of the drive shaft that connects to the trans was loose. So overall not too bad. I try to bolt check it like every 2 days worth of driving, and you always find something a little bit loose, so just check your car over. All right, we have arrived, Drift Evergreen, July 4th, 2025, America Day. We just got a little private session, not a real event, so just Tyler and I up here, out of the boys.
Don't disrespect Christina.
And then we got Christina also, parked up over yonder. So, should be a pretty chill day. Probably pretty much just driving, probably not too much other stuff going on. We're only here for a couple hours. And goal is to run some good doors, right?
Hopefully.
There we go. Oh, I'm zoomed way in. My bad, guys. Oh my god. Alright. It might be a little hard to see me because of the way the sun is set up, but we broke my car. I don't know if I showed any clips of it. I think I took some stuff on my phone. I'll try to get in the video. Well, that was a eventful 4 laps. Ripped the fucking sway bar out, ripped the fucking control arm off, buckled the fender, pushed the whole fucking side in, kind of. We snapped the bolts for the angle kit, bent the tie rod, ripped the sway bar off the chassis, blew the steering wheel apart. So the day's over. I'm just working on getting it fixed to get back on the trailer. Tyler and Christina are out there doing some laps. They're pulling out right now. Tyler melted a wastegate line, so you need to fix that really fast. I'm really just trying to get back on the trailer. I'll try to give you a quick little showdown. This here was the bolt. As you can see, maybe you can't see, give me a second. As you can see, we ripped the sway bar off the chassis, bent the tie rod. You can see this little bend in it. And you might not be able to see it up in there somewhere. Nah, you're not gonna be able to see it, but, and then we ripped, like I said, the steering wheel off. So just putting got the bolt out. That was a pain in the ass because it was broken subframe. So I'm just working on getting just the arm back on. I'm not gonna worry about the bent tie rod right now because this whole thing's gonna have to come apart to fix everything the right way. So I'm just worried about getting it back on the trailer. So I'm gonna put the arm back in now that I got everything apart, and we'll be good to go. Alright, so we're back from the track. It's the next day. I got you set up. We're gonna kind of go over the damage report on the car a little bit more. I don't know how much I touched on it yesterday because I was really just trying to get it back onto the trailer to get home. Which leads me to another thing, the trailer. We'll go over the trailer first. So, if you guys don't know, I always rented a trailer. That's why you see that old sloppy jalopy thing in maybe the back of the videos. But I have just bought myself a brand new, technically not brand new, trailer. It's like 3 months old. So, let's check it out. So we got some kind of hard shade back here, but brand new steel flat deck. 20 foot. Really like nothing super crazy. It's got a spare tire, ramps. The guy bought it for his company and then decided he needed a utility trailer, so this is really it, just steel flat deck. Obviously, I'll probably make some videos building this thing out a little bit because I got a couple things I want to do. Put a tire rack on it, put a couple other things on it, so, that's really it. New trailer. My car is going to live on it because of space purposes. So we'll go over the damage here now. So, like I said, I think I touched on it a little bit yesterday, but to reiterate, down in the engine bay, we blew the steering shaft Weibo thing apart, which I think caused the car not to steer, and then pushed the front super hard, so we then broke the bolts for the control arm. The control arm didn't break, just the bolts did, so the control arm is all good. We did rip the sway bar mount off, as you can see right there, so we're gonna have to fix that. And then it did break in our tie rod, but I got that fixed already, so that's really it. We're gonna work on fixing the sway bar mount today. I took the sway bar off yesterday also, so that's why you didn't see it down there. So we're gonna jump right into that. This video is gonna be the new trailer, driving, fixing the car, a whole bunch of stuff. So like, comment, subscribe if you're enjoying this chaotic mess. So this right here is the sway bar mount. As you can see, we got the one stud cut off, and I actually heated up and hammered both of the holes flat. So I just had to drill this one out because that stud was bent, and that one ripped completely out. So we're gonna drill that one out and then start welding in new studs. So this is actually seeming to be a lot more simpler than I was kind of anticipating. I thought it was gonna be a little bit of a process, but so far I'm like 10 minutes into this, and I'm almost to the point where all I gotta do is weld the fresh ones in, so hopefully it's pretty easy and comes out good. Alright, so I just welded up the studs in there. It's super hard to film outside because it's super sunny today. It doesn't look great. I'm not a very good welder. I wouldn't say I really know how to weld at all, but I hit it with a hammer, they didn't fall off. So we're gonna bolt the sway bar back up. I'm probably not gonna like tighten everything up completely because I still have to do the steering guibo, and I might have to move the sway bar to get the rack out. I'm not exactly sure. Just maybe make my life a little easier. So I'm just gonna pretty much hang it up there, see how it looks, how it holds, just with the weight on it for a couple days till the new part comes in. So, alright, I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. I know it was a little chaotic and all over the place. A lot of stuff happened in the last 2 weeks for myself between breaking the car, racing the car, getting the trailer. Super chaotic. I did like 3 laps at the track, so that's why nothing's really filmed. I don't think there's even any driving footage in here. There was supposed to be, but there's not because, as you saw, we ripped the front end of the car off. The next video might not be driving one, but we've got driving coming up this weekend. So I'm getting the car fixed throughout the week, and we're going driving. So stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, check out our website for some sweet merch. Actually, I'm wearing some, but this is not on the website. This is old stuff. So check it out. Peace out.